Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello friends, my name is Sapri. Here I will explain the appearance and character of my friends. That first to indirects the name Ardian Aditya. Usually called Theo, and he is short, fat, and like to eat the food you like. Just eat tempeh, fried chicken, chili sauce. This Theo also likes sport, and we do most of the time playing game. Here I came to know that the people would like to say harsh words when playing games, just as we after log when discussing woman problem. Maybe this is all I know from Theo. Dash to our Dayat, the name Ramahdi Hidayat usually called Dayat. This crop is team tell all my mysterious that I know from this Dayat. The food he like is like cake and fried food. This body is very different. It does like sport, and he like the most about the motorcycle gang, the normal power trial, but the one who can unite the three of us the most is game children. We always look together, talk harshly, and is just as angry when playing time. Always get right of the enemy. And this is the character story, and my friend operates as for as I know. That is all, and thank you. Assalamualaikum. Pernah ada seorang pria dan wanita yang telah lama berharap untuk memiliki anak. Akhirnya wanita itu berharap bahwa Tuhan akan mengabulkan keinginannya. Orang-orang ini memiliki jendela kecil di bagian belakang rumah mereka, dari mana sebuah taman yang indah dapat dilihat, yang penuh dengan bunga dan tumbuhan yang paling indah. Namun, dikelilingi oleh tembok tinggi dan tidak ada yang berani masuk ke dalam. Karena itu, memiliki seorang ancestors yang memiliki kekuatan besar dan ditakutkan oleh seluruh dunia. Suatu hari, wanita itu berdiri di dekat jendela ini dan melihat ke bawah ke kebun. Ketika dia melihat tempat tidur yang ditanami dengan Rapunzel yang paling indah, dan itu tampak begitu segar dan hijau sehingga dia merindukannya dan memiliki yang terbesar keinginan untuk makan. Keinginan ini meningkat setiap hari, dan ketika dia tahu bahwa dia tidak bisa mendapatkan, dia merasakan agak pucat dan tampak pucat dan sengsara. Kemudian suaminya terkejut dan bertanya, "Apa yang engkau lakukan, istri tercinta?" Jawabnya, "Jika aku tidak bisa mendapatkan beberapa rampion yang ada di taman di belakang rumah kita untuk dimakan, aku akan mati." Pria itu yang mencintainya berpikir lebih cepat daripada membiarkan istrinya mati, bahwa dia sedikit demi sedikit dirimu sendiri, biarlah hangatnya apapun yang kamu mau. Di senja hari dia memanjat dinding ke taman sang Chester. Burung-burung mencengkram segenggam penuh barisan dan membawanya ke istana. Dia segera membuat salad untuk dirinya sendiri dan memakannya dengan sangat senang. Dia bagaimanapun sangat menyukai sangat banyak, sehingga hari berikutnya dia merindukannya 3 kali lebih banyak dari sebelumnya. Jika dia harus beristirahat, suaminya harus sekali lagi turun ke taman. Oleh karena itu, di malam yang suram, dia mengecewakan dirinya lagi. Tetapi ketika dia memanjat tembok, dia sangat takut karena dia melihat Enchester berdiri di depannya. "Bagaimana kamu berani," katanya dengan ekspresi marah, "untuk turun ke kebun saya dan mencuri rampion saya seperti pencuri? Engkau harus menderita karenanya." Jawabnya, "Biarkan balas kasihan menggantikan keadilan. Saya harus memutuskan untuk melakukan karena kebutuhan istri yang saya melihat rampion dari jendela dan merasa sangat merindukan bahwa ia akan mati jika ia tidak mempunyai beberapa untuk dimakan." Kemudian Enchester membiarkan amarahnya melunak dan berkata kepadanya, "Jika kasusnya seperti yang Anda katakan, saya akan mengizinkan Anda untuk mengambil dengan Anda sebanyak rampion yang Anda layani. Hanya saya membuat satu syarat. Anda harus memberi saya syarat anak yang akan dibawa istrimu ke dunia itu akan dirawat dengan baik, dan saya akan merawatnya seperti seorang ibu." Pria yang ketakutan itu menyetujui segalanya, dan ketika wanita itu dibawa ke tempat tidur, sang Enchester segera muncul memberi anak itu nama Rapunzel dan membawanya pergi bersamanya. Rapunzel tumbuh menjadi anak yang paling cantik di bawah matahari. Ketika dia berusia 12 tahun, sang Enchester menutupnya menjadi sebuah menara yang terletak di hutan dan tidak memiliki tangga atau pintu. Tetapi di bagian atas ada jendela kecil. Ketika Enchester ingin masuk, dia menempatkan dirinya di bawah dan menangis. "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, turunkan rambutmu padaku." Rapunzel memiliki rambut panjang yang indah, halus seperti emas, dan ketika dia mendengarnya suara Enchester, dia membuka ikatan rambutnya yang dikepang, melilitkannya di salah satu kait jendela di atas, dan kemudian rambutnya jatuh 20 ke bawah dan Enchester memanjat olehnya. Setelah 1 atau 2 tahun, terjadilah bahwa putra raja berkuda melalui hutan dan melewati menara. Kemudian mendengar lagu yang sangat mempesona sehingga dia berdiri diam dan mendengarkan. Ini adalah Rapunzel yang dalam kesunyiannya melewatkan waktu dengan membiarkan suara yang manis bergema. Putra raja ingin memanjat ke arahnya dan mencari pintu menara, tetapi tidak ada yang ditemukan. Dia pulang tapi nyanyian itu begitu menyentuh hatinya, sehingga setiap hari dia pergi ke hutan dan mendengarkan. Suatu ketika dia berdiri di belakang sebuah pohon dan melihat seorang Enchester datang ke sana, dan dia mendengar baik dia menangis. "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, turunkan rambutmu." Kemudian Rapunzel menurunkan kepang rambutnya dan sang Enchester memanjat ke arahnya. "Jika itu adalah tangga tempat seorang naik, aku akan mencoba peruntunganku untuk sekali," katanya, dan hari berikutnya ketika mulai menjadi gelap, dia pergi ke menara dan menangis. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, turunkan rambutmu. Segera rambutnya rontok dan putra raja naik. Pada awalnya Rapunzel sangat ketakutan ketika seorang pria seperti matanya belum pernah melihatnya datang kepadanya. Tetapi putra raja mulai berbicara kepada seperti seorang teman dan mengatakan kepadanya bahwa hatinya telah begitu teraduk sehingga membuatnya tidak dapat istirahat dan dia terpaksa menemuinya. Kemudian Rapunzel kehilangan rasa takutnya dan ketika dia bertanya apakah dia mau mengambilnya untuk suaminya dan dia melihat bahwa dia masih muda dan tampan. Dia berpikir dia akan mencintaiku lebih daripada Dame Godely yang dulu. Dan dia berkata, ya, dan meletakkannya tangannya di tangannya. Dia berkata, aku rela pergi bersamamu, tetapi aku tidak tahu bagaimana harus turun. Bawakan segulung sutra kepadamu setiap kali engkau datang dan aku akan menenun tangan dengannya. Dan ketika itu sudah siap aku akan turun dan engkau akan membawaku naik kudamu. Mereka sepakat bahwa sampai saat itu ia harus datang kepadanya setiap malam karena wanita itu datang pada siang hari. Sang ancestor tidak berkomentar mengenai hal ini. Sampai wanita itu datang pada siang hari, sang ancestor tidak berkomentar. Sampai suatu ketika Rapunzel berkata kepadanya, katakan padaku, Dame Godel, bagaimana hal itu terjadi sehingga kamu jadi lebih berat bagiku untuk menggambar daripada putra raja muda dia bersamanya. Dengan sebentar lagi, engkau anak yang jahat, seru sang ancestor, apa yang kudengar darimu? Saya pikir saya telah memisahkan Anda dari seluruh dunia, namun Anda telah menipu saya. Dalam amarannya, dia memegangi rambut Rapunzel yang indah, membungkusnya 2 kali di tangan kirinya, mengambil gunting dan tangan kanan, memotong, membentak, terputus dan kepang-kepang indah itu tergeletak di tanah. Dan dia begitu kejam sehingga dia membawa Rapunzel yang malang ke padang pasir di mana dia harus hidup dalam kesedihan dan penderitaan yang luar biasa. Namun pada hari yang sama, ia mengusir Rapunzel, sang ancestor di malam hari mengucapkan kepang rambut yang telah dia potong ke kaki jendela. Dan ketika putra raja datang dan menangis, Rapunzel, turunkan rambutmu. Dia membiarkan rambutnya jatuh, putra raja naik, tetapi dia tidak menemukan rambut tersayang di atas. Tetapi sang ancestor yang menatapnya dengan tatapan jahat dan berbisa, dia menangis mengejek, engkau akan menjemputmu yang tersayang. Tetapi burung yang indah itu tidak lagi bernyanyi di dalam sarang. Kucing sudah mendapatkannya dan akan menggaruk mata Anda juga. Rapunzel hilang bagimu, kamu tidak akan pernah melihatnya lagi. Putra raja berada di samping dirinya sendiri sedang merasa sakit, dan dalam keputusannya dia melompat turun dari menara. Dia melarikan diri dengan hidupnya, tetapi duri di mana dia jatuh menusuk matanya. Kemudian dia berkeliaran sangat buta tengah hutan, tidak makan apa-apa selain akar dan beri, dan tidak melakukan apa-apa selain meratapi dan menangisi karena kehilangan istri tercintanya. Karena itu dia berkeliaran dalam kesengsaraan selama beberapa tahun dan akhirnya tiba di padang pasir tempat Rapunzel dengan anaknya kembar yang melahirkan seorang anak laki-laki dan perempuan. Hidup dalam kesengsaraan, dia mendengar suara dan seperti begitu akrab baginya sehingga dia pergi ke sana, dan ketika dia mendekat, Rapunzel mengenalkannya dan jatuh dan lehernya dan menangis. 2 hari matanya membasahi matanya dan mata itu menjadi jernih lagi dan dia bisa lebih melihat dengan mereka seperti sebelum dia membimbingnya ke ke keranjangnya, di mana dia diterima dengan sepenuh sukacita, dan mereka hidup lama setelah itu, berbahagia dan puas. There were once a man and a woman who had long felt with had for a child. At legend, the woman hoped the god was about the great her desire. These people had a little windows at the back of their house from which splendid garden called Bichens, which was full of the most beautiful flower and herb. It was however surrounded by a high wall, and no one's there to go into it because it belonged to an ancestor who had great power and dreaded by all the world. One day, the woman was standing by these windows and looking down into the garden when she saw a bed which was planted with the most beautiful rampions, and it looked so fresh and great that she longed for it and had the greatest desire to get some this desired ingredients every day, and as she knew that she could not get any of it, she quit Peter away and looked pale and miserable. Then her husband was alarmed and asked her what ailed her. Treating there with sure, I plans if I can get some of the rampion, which is the great being our house to eat. I saw the man who loved her told Sornote, then let they with the break her some with rampion, said they self, let is cast chat what is will in the trailing of the evening help elaborate down over the will into the what it will in the trailing of the evening he clambered down over the wheel into the garden of Manchester. Hastily closed a hatful of rampion and looked into his wife. She at once made herself a sort of it with most relish. She, however, liked it so very much that the next day she longed for Easter time as much as before. If the house were to have any rest, her husband and once more discount into the garden in the gloom of evening, the offer he let himself down again, but when he the garden in the gloom of the phone gone in front of again the boot was he had clambered down the wall house. Terribly afraid from he saw the in gesture standing before him. How can talk there? Said she with angry look. The dashed into my garden and stole my rampion like a thief.
Tarzan for it. Answer. He lets Mary take the place of just. I only made up my mind to do it all of necessity. My wife saw your rampion from the window and felt so longing for it that she would have died if she had not got some to get the to eat. Then the ancestor always hear again the bee softened and said to him, if the cast be as thou yes, say yes, I will allow the to take away with takes a much rampion as thou will only. I make one condition, thou must give me the children which the wife will bring into the world and shall be will tread, and I will care for it like a mother. That man in his terror caused her to everything, and when the woman was brought to bed, the jester appeared and once give the child the name Rapunzel and talk away with her. Rapunzel grew into the most beautiful child with the sun. When she was 3 years only, that Gloucester shut her into tower, which lay in fur and had neither street nor door, but which and the top was little windows, where the ancestor went there to go in the plains herself, being in it and cried, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair to me. Rapunzel had magnificent long hair when as Spot got, and when she heard the voice of the ancestor, she undressed her brother dress toward the round one of the book of the windows above, and then the hair fell 20 L down, and the ancestor climbing up by it. After a year or two, I come to pass the king's son heard the first and went by the tower. Then he heard a song which was your claiming that he stood still and listened. This was Rapunzel who in solitude passed her time is letting her sweet voice resound. The king's son went to climb up to her and look for the door of the tower, but none was to be found. He rode home, but the singing had the deep place torture his hair. Every day he went out into the forest and listened to it. Once where he was standing behind a tree, he saw that an ancestor came there, and he heard how she cheered, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let you down hair. That Rapunzel let down the braid of the hair, and the ancestor clambered up to her. Iptic is the ladder by which one mounts. I will for once try my fraud, said the ant the next day when it began to go dark. He went to the tower and cried, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. The Rapunzel let down the braid of her hair and Chester climbed up to her. If that is slender by with one mount. I feel for once try my phone, said he, and the next day when it began to grow dark. He went to the tower and cried, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. Immediately the hair fell down and the king's son silhouetted up. At first Rapunzel was terribly frightened when a man such as her eyes had never yet beheld came to her, but the king's son began to talk to her like a friend and told her that his were had been so tricked that it had let him have no rest and had been forced to set her the Rapunzel, lost her face, and when he asked her if she will take him for her husband, and she was that he was young and handsome, so dark will love me more than ultimate golden dolls. And she said yes and laid her hands in his. She said, I will willing you away will treat, but I do not know. But I do not know how to get down break mistakes of skill every time that those come and will wherefore let within and will that is ready is will escape and thou will take me on the horse. They are good that you need that time has shall come the hair every evening for the old woman come by day. The Chester recommend nothing of this until once Rapunzel said to her, tell me, Dime cold and good health, how it happened that you are so much having for me to draw up take the your king's son, he is with me in a moment. Though wicked chill, treat the ancestors. What do I heard that say? I thought I had embraced them for words, yet thought has there is me in her infancy. Chosen Rapunzel, beautiful dress burned that sweet road. Her life had since. I pray season with the girl and snap the day were cut off and the lover's bride lay in the ground. And she was so piteous that she looked for Rapunzel in the shore where she had to live great grief and misery. On the same day, Havari that she get out Rapunzel the ancestor in the evening fantastic the bride of hair which she had cut off to the hook of the windows, and when the king's son come and rise, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. She let hair down. The king's son escaped, but he did not friends his dearest Rapunzel above, but the ancestor workers at him with whisket and mouse look. She cried mockingly. Thought Wolfred died dearest, but the beautiful bird is not longer singing in the nest. The cat horse go it and will secrets out thy every eyes. Will Rapunzel is like the dog with never see her more. The king's son was beside himself with wine, and in his despair had let down from the tower. He escaped with his life, but the true into which he fell pierced his eyes. He wonderment with bleed about the first. I had nothing but rods and bread, and did nothing but blame and wish over that loss of his direct wife. Thus he roamed about in misery for some years, and at length come to the desert when Rapunzel, with the winter to which she had given birth, a boy and girl lived in Werther Henders. He heard voice, and it seemed so familiar to him that he went toward it, and when he approached Rapunzel, knew him a few on his neck, and wept. Two of the tears later his eyes, and they grew clear again, and the cold sea with him as before. He led her to him kingdom where his just joyful receive, and they lived for a long time afterward, happy and calm. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.